A4 commonly refers to A4 paper, a paper size defined by the ISO 216 standard, measuring 210 to 197 millimeters. A4 and variants may also refer to Science and Technology, British NVC Community A4 Hydrochorus Morsosrani, Stratiotzelloids Community, one type of aquatic communities in the British National Vegetation Classification System. Combertastate in A4, a stilbenoid chemical compound. A4, the alternating group on 4 elements. A4, a type of stainless steel. Subfamily A4, a rhodopsin-like receptors subfamily. Zeolite A4, a sodium-type molecular sieve also known as 4A. Computing, Apple A4, a microprocessor used in some Apple products. AMD A4, a microprocessor. Samsung Galaxy A04, a smartphone manufactured by Samsung Electronics, Medicine. ATC code AO for antiemetics and antinauseants, a subgroup of the anatomical therapeutic chemical classification system. Lipoxin A4, a lipoxin, androstenedione, an androgen steroid hormone. Transportation, aeronautics and astronautics. A for Helldiver, the civil version of the Curtiss Falcon and attack aircraft manufactured by Curtiss Aircraft Company. Douglas A for Skyhawk, a 1954 attack aircraft manufactured by Douglas Aircraft Company. Breda A4, a 1926 Italian biplane trainer aircraft. Aggregate 4, the technical name for Vita ballistic missile. Southern Wines Airlines IATA code, A4, a defunct Argentine airline. Azimuth Airline IATA code, A4, a Russian airline. AO04, the sixth and final abort test of the Apollo spacecraft. SPAD SA4, 1915 French reconnaissance fighter built by SPAD. Railways, Bavarian A4, an 1852 German steam locomotive model. LNER Class A4, a class of steam locomotives, including the famous Mallard. PRA4, an American Pennsylvania Railroad locomotive classification. Togoshi Station, station number A04, Toei Line, Tokyo. Ships, USS A4SS5, a plunger-class submarine of the United States Navy. HMNZS Kahua 04, a 1978 Royal New Zealand Navy MOA-class inshore patrol vessel. HMS A4, and a class submarine of the Royal Navy. Belgian ship A4, a Belgian naval patrol vessel of World War II, other vehicles. Audi A4, a luxury compact executive car manufactured by Audi, introduced in 1994. Arrows A4, a 1982 British racing car. Prussian A4, a Prussian railbus. Roads and routes. List of A4 roads. A4, a Metrobus route in Washington, D.C., U.S. Military. A4, the designation for Air Force headquarters in the NATO Continental Staff System concerned with logistics. A4 Air Logistics, a branch of the Joint Force Air Component headquarters in the UK. A4, see list of Swedish regiments for A4, a Swedish designation 4th Artillery Regiment that has been used by Gotland Artillery Regiment designation, A4, until 1892. Norrland Artillery Regiment designation, A4, 1893 to 1997. M16A4, a variant of the American M16 rifle. Leopard 1A4, a variant of the German Leopard 1 main battle tank. Leopard 2A4, a variant of the German Leopard 2 main battle tank. Other uses, A4 classification, and amputee sport classification. A4 or A4, the musical note low or in the 4th octave. A 440 pitch standard, the use of the musical nota to reference musical pitch. Ready Opening Encyclopedia of Chess Openings Code, AO4. A4, a climbing route grade. A4, the code for permission to use specific land or premises for pubs and bars in town and country planning in the UK. A4 Pod, a family of killer whales living in British Columbia coastal waters. A4, a 1981 component for the Scourge of the Slave Lord adventure in the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. Biumandara A4 Languages, a family of languages spoken in Cameroon and Nigeria. Vlad A4, Belarusian YouTuber. A4 Revolution, the 2020 COVID-19 protests in China. See also, for a disambiguation. For a disambiguation, IV disambiguation.